My name is Taylor Tyng, and I am a middle grade author of fantastical fiction for kids. I published a book called Clara Poole and the Long Way Round, which is actually part of a series with Pixel and Ink books. It's about a young girl who goes on kind of an outlandish around the world air race, who's kind of an unlikely participant in it, and it's wild and madcapped, but it's also a little bit about grief, and it's about the loss of a family member and how Clara and her father become a family again. I think I heard about Elixir online through some channel. It might have been Twitter, from the Twitter writers community. Um, and I was looking for retreats at the time. I recently had moved from California back to Massachusetts, where I grew up with my family, and I was looking for community in my new locale, and broader. And so for me, it was really important to find some place where I would have enough time to focus with a group of people, talk a little bit more about the craft, but really to build community. So my experience in the Catskills at the Elixir retreat was many things. One, it was a nice time for myself to have just a bit of quiet. I was writing a brand new book, which I wrote probably half of when I was there. Um, and so it was a nice time to kind of reflect on what I'd done, check in with some people that were also in the midst of writing stories about what walls they were hitting and what challenges they were having, and help me kind of shake my my writing sense again. And so that was one of the nice things that I enjoyed about it. It was great meeting different types of writers, everything from people that were writing, I'm writing middle grade, but from YA to down to graphic novels and the like. So it was nice to have a broad spectrum, and and even international spectrum as well. I think probably the most memorable part of it to me uh, was probably some of the workshops with Aaron and Trotta Kelly, someone who I have long read and admired. I think having the focus to sit in a room and listen to her about how she talked about uh, building characters that drive stories rather than building plots that drive characters. That was probably my most valuable writing point that came out of it. I think on the more writer emotional side of it, um, it was nice to learn about some people's other experiences. Publishing is a really long, painful journey for a lot of people, and everyone experiences it a little bit differently. And whether it's success or rejection, it all comes in time. And so that was an interesting perspective. And I think that there were a lot of people that had maybe felt a little bit more than I had, which was good for me to see in that way. Um, but everyone still left with hope, and I think that that's really important. So that would probably be the other thing that was my takeaway, is that you have to love writing and you have to love storytelling, because success is not necessarily guaranteed. If I were to suggest why to go to Elixir for someone, I think it would be for someone that's looking for a writer's community, looking to have a consolidated moment in their life where they could focus on writing and nothing else, and feel the importance of that moment for them. I think people come for different reasons, but I think they all should leave with this idea that that these types of retreats like Elixir should be part of their journey.